And welcome once again to Community Viewpoint. I'm John Pollock, your host for this segment. And when is this going to be playing? Oh, it's 2025. Well, Happy New Year. It's another year for me, and you'll have to look at me for another year. Maybe. We'll see. But anyway, my guest, I'm happy to have this guest with me. It's Terry Rogers from the Ambassadors of Pahrump, Miss Senior Golden Years, and Silver Tappers, and she'll explain to us what all those things are involved with the same entity. And you are the second in charge. You're the heir apparent.
Heir apparent.
To some lovely lady by the name of, everybody knows her as BJ, who is 99 years old?
Yes, 99.
Yes, there she is on the left.
And a half.
She's the one with the white hair. Okay. Okay, tell us a little bit about what is this group? What do you do?
Well, BJ started both groups. They're actually two parts of one organization. So I'll start with the Silver Tappers. We are a tap dance group. You have to be 50 years old or older to get into the tap dance group. A lot of our ladies are like in their 60s, 70s, 80s. Some of them have been dancing for many, many years. And so what we do is we put on shows. We learn to tap dance, we learn some choreography, and then we put on different shows to help some of the organizations earn funds for their organizations. So we put on the shows and then we donate the money to them so that they can do whatever they need to do with their organizations. The Tappers have been in existence, I think, at least 25 years. I know Miss Senior Golden Years has been around 20. I think this is our 26th year. Mm-hmm. But BJ started both of those organizations. She actually was Miss Senior Nevada in 1992, I believe, is the year she was Miss Senior Nevada. And so she actually ran that group and ran Miss Senior America, and then broke away from them and started a hometown group. So she wanted it to be a community organization. So what Miss Senior Golden Years is it's like a sorority. It's a group of women that are 60 years of age or older, which we call the age of elegance. And so every year what we do is we have a pageant, and so in order to be part of Miss Senior Golden Years, you enter the pageant and you go through the different categories. We have a talent, a bathing suit, an interview, a stage presence, and then you become part of the Queen's Court. And so that's kind of a lifetime thing. Once you enter the pageant, you're always part of Miss Senior Golden Years. So wonderful sorority. I would encourage any woman who is at the age of 60 or older that would like to become part of a group to really check us out and see what we do. Come to the pageant. It's always very, very inspiring. You know BJ, so you know what an inspiration she is. But she's touched so many different lives throughout this 25 years that she's been doing this, and continues to inspire all of us. So we all look forward to the pageant every year.
Now there's a nice little write-up in the Pahrump Life magazine for December on page 82 for Volunteer Connection. It's under Ambassadors of Pahrump. It's got a lot of information and phone numbers, which you'll be seeing on the screen. And they also mention that to join either group, no experience is needed. And I believe it was dancing, too?
Right. They have a beginning tap dance group where we have two instructors that actually run the Silver Tappers. I'm doing Miss Senior Golden Years. They're basically the organizers of the Silver Tappers, so they'll take over for BJ. Ione DeSantis and Kim Lyle are our instructors, and they have various levels of classes. So anybody that wants to tap dance should come in and check that out. So Ione and Kim basically run the tap dance classes. I think we have about 4 different levels now, 3 or 4 different levels, where you can start at the very beginning, they teach the basics, and then we do a lot of different dances throughout the year, and then do shows throughout the year also. So both groups also perform at the assisted living homes. We do a lot of entertainment for the Moose Lodge. And the Moose Lodge does, again, they allow the service organizations to come in and have fundraising events, and we usually do the entertainment for them, or a lot of times we do the entertainment for them.
And you practice where?
At BJ's studio. She has a studio on Flag Road.
Really?
right in her home.
Oh, her home?
Yes, it's an addition to her home, so it's an actual studio.
So you could fit a few people in
Yeah,
there.
we can fit all of us in there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. Well, good for you.
Yeah.
And are there any other things that you do throughout the year? I'm sure you're in the parade too for the Fall Festival.
We do, yes. We do the 4th of July parade, the Fall Festival parade. We do the Christmas lighting. Our queen actually goes out, our reigning queen goes out and represents us at most of the fundraising events for all the different organizations. Like we go to tons of dinners and Christmas events and those types of things. Usually our queen goes and our board of directors for Miss Senior Golden Years and the Tappers escort her to those events. So we do a lot of those.
So you were at the Christmas dinner that we just had?
Yes.
And Thanksgiving?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, we do most of the events in town.
All right. Well, that's very, very interesting. So what are some of the ladies that are on there? Are they mostly elderly, or do you have a broad swath?
We really have a broad range of dancer. In the Tappers, we have a broad range. Like I said, you only have to be 50. So 50s, 60s, 70s. We have 80s, some people in their 80s. And they're still, pretty darn good dancers. They can still hold their own. In Miss Senior Golden Years, you have to be 60, so it's 60s, 70s, 80s. Up to, I think BJ's the only one that's been in the 90s. But yeah, different variety. And in Miss Senior Golden Years, they don't have to dance. They can, if they have a talent, that's part of the pageant. So if they're a singer, if they're a comedian, they can do those talents. So we do actually do a lot of variety. And each one of us in Miss Senior Golden Years has a platform that we carry out. So the year that we're the reigning queen, we get to focus on our platform, but then we carry it on afterward. So we have a lot of different organizations. Like our queen this year is working with the Senior Center. So we've done several events for the Senior Center to help raise funds for them. She has done some different collection of things like puzzles and things for them to do. So she keeps up with them. Our queen from a couple of years ago joined the Association of the Blind. And so she does that. And so we do the various organizations. I know in March, our reigning queen is doing the First Friday event at Artesian Cellars. So we'll raise funds. We'll go out there. We'll do the different events. We'll have vendors. We'll have raffles and different things out there to help raise money for whatever the Senior Center needs. So that's the First Friday in March. We'll be doing that.
Oh, there's enough room for that in Artesian Cellars?
Yes.
I haven't gone in the back room, so is that where they have it?
We usually do it outdoors, but now that
okay.
it's cold, yeah, we have to squeeze in there indoors. But yeah, they have a lot of room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just did one for our queen from a couple years ago. Like I said, belongs to the Federation of the Blind. They had their First Friday event, and we all support those. So we try to help each of our queens' platforms.
Oh, interesting. So you have different categories for the contest, and you said bathing suit. Do you have
Interview, talent.
interview? Like I'll interview you? Or?
Right. We have 3 judges usually, and they will interview each of the contestants and try to select the one who would best represent the pageant, or what the ideals of the pageant are.
Okay.
And then we have a talent portion. So we have 5 different categories, and they're judged on each of those categories, and whoever gets the most points wins. Gets to represent us for the whole year.
You have any comedians come up there?
We have had comedians, yeah. Some of them are pretty good.
Okay. That's cute.
Yeah.
So you're one of the instructors there. And what do you do in your spare time?
I'm actually not an instructor, I'm a dancer.
Or a dancer.
Yeah, I'm a dancer.
That's right.
In my spare time, I do teach line dancing. I've been teaching
that's
that.
what we
Yeah, I've been
spoke
teaching
about
line
that.
dancing for about 25 years. And that's kind of like part of my platform, is really helping with the seniors, keeping them active and keeping their mind active, kind of a neuromuscular type thing.
So let's blend that into this a little bit. So line dancing, do you have a lot of people with that?
Yeah, I do. I get a lot of people. Over the years, I've taught here in Pahrump for 25 years. So over the years, I've gotten a lot of people coming through my classes. And that's a thing where people can come and just have fun. They don't have to learn, I mean, they learn the dances, but it's not like performing. I did have a line dance performance group here many years ago.
There was a place on, I thought it was Mesquite, that's closed.
I taught there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for a few years.
It was a nice area, but they decided to do something else with it, so we lost that.
Yeah, we lost that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm also a college professor, so I teach at CSN.
And you teach what, did you say?
I teach in health professions. So I teach the prerequisites to anyone going into any health profession, whether it be physical therapy or radiology, or technology, that's what I was thinking. Any of the health professions, nursing, dental assisting, whatever the fields that we have, all of the prerequisites that usually go through my class, or one of us teaches that class. We have about 6 instructors that teach. I teach Intro to Anatomy and Physiology as my lecture class. And then I teach some online classes too, different health and wellness classes.
Interesting, so you have to go in there twice a week, you
Twice
said?
a week, yeah.
Oh my goodness. God love you for doing that back and forth. At least it's not a 5-day.
No, I love it. I'm glad it's not 5 days. I don't know if I'd have lasted this long.
I know.
And driving into Vegas 5 days.
It's not during the rush hours, though, is it?
No.
Well, that helps you a little
Yeah.
bit. But, okay, well, that covers most of that for the Silver Tappers, the golden years, senior golden years. Do we have another picture up there, Mike? No, that's one of the programs that they have.
That's our
That's a
Christmas
Christmas
show, right. Our dance instructors put together a phenomenal, we do 2 shows a year, USO show and the Christmas show. And they put together some big productions that we all come out and dance to.
Oh, that's right. I went to the USO once. But I didn't go to the Christmas show.
Yeah, that's another big show. And we usually raise quite a bit of money for the various organizations. So as far as the ambassadors go, they've been in existence, what BJ did at one point, because, 25 years ago, the community was much smaller. Yeah. And so our organizations basically did so many of the different community functions that she thought we represent Pahrump. And so they should acknowledge us as, going out and actually being ambassadors to represent this town. So and sometimes we go into Las Vegas, or we go, to northern Nevada. We've gone to Carson City. We've done the parades in Carson City for, the governor's the big parade that they have in Carson City. We've done that several years, and so as we go around, we actually can represent the town. A lot of people don't know about Pahrump, and so that gives us an opportunity to represent our town and tell people about us. And so she asked if we could be actually official ambassadors, and so we do that.
Now with YouTube, I've found I had one program that I watched, and it dealt with Pahrump, so I watched that through. It was like 12 or 15 minutes. Now on my TV, when I call up YouTube, I've got all these programs about living in Pahrump, buying property there, what's it like. They're watching you. Somebody's always watching you, and if you're looking at something specific on YouTube or anything else, they know. And they will just shove everything else in there for you. So right now I've got so many people talking about Pahrump, some of them that shouldn't be either, because they really don't know about it.
Right.
And I say, that's not true, that's not true. But there's a lot of information. If you go to YouTube and you type that in there, and before you know it, you'll find out a lot about it.
Yeah, now you can find out a lot more information than you could, way back
then. Too
then.
much sometimes.
Yeah,
yes.
sometimes. And one of the things that why we like to get out there too is because we get new people coming into Pahrump all the time, and they say, there's nothing to do. And it's like, if you look, you can find that there's so much to do here.
Well, if you want to be a bump on a log,
sure,
you're going to be a bump on a log.
Sure.
If you want to find something and do something, you'll find it. But that's if you go on on Facebook. I've always got these Facebook pages, not that I see too much on there, but there's questions like, would this be something that you're interested in, Pahrump? And there's a whole slew
Oh,
of
right.
minor pages, you know. So anyway,
Yes, I
it's
see
out
that.
there whether you want it or not.
Yeah. Yeah, I
So-
see that too.
So anyway, and then, do you have your own Facebook page for the Golden Tappers?
You know, we really don't have one. We have one, but we haven't kept up with it. We probably need. That's probably one of the things in the makings that we really need to get up on a little bit more.
You find somebody that's into the internet, that's who's doing web pages, and they'll scoot you up something real easy.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that maybe that should be our goal for next year, is to really get some more social media out there.
Yeah, because that's the way to go nowadays.
I
Whether you
know.
like it or not, that's the way to go.
Yeah.
These people are getting lazy. Yes. Oh, did I say that? All right, so we're also going to talk about something else that's near and dear to my heart, and that's the Amargosa Opera House. And we've got, there's the flyer for it. And I just got an email just recently from them about the 57th anniversary program for the Amargosa Opera House, Marta Beckett's legendary opera house. You'll see her. She's the fourth one from the left. If you got the email, there's a question if you know where she is. I'm cheating and telling you that she's the fourth from the left in that picture there. So on February 15th, it's going to be 57th anniversary featuring Donna Lamb's Studio for Dance, and Angie Flanagan will be the guest dancer for the program. Now on that Friday, or that the 15th of February, there are going to be two shows, the 2 p.m. matinee and a 7 p.m. evening show. So there's going to be post-show reception afterwards too at the hotel, so you know. So if you need a ticket, if you would like a ticket, they're $30 a person. You can call 760-852-4441. So that's for a 2 o'clock or a 7 o'clock evening show. So and with a post-show reception. You pay when you call them, or if there are tickets available when you get there, you can buy a ticket at the door, or you can go to the Amargosa Opera House. Just take Bella Vista to the end of it, and you can't miss it. But that's the Amargosa Opera House. That's February 15th. And I'd like to also mention that we're going to have the farmers market that's coming back on the 11th of January, that's Saturday, and they took a couple of weeks off because of, there was a couple of holidays, I think they're in there.
Yeah.
So they'll be at Tractor Supply again. From October to April, it's the 8:30 till noon time for them, for the farmers market. So they'll be back. So, and also remember that if you have there's still some time left if you have there's live cut tree recycling at the extension office at Calvada and Dandelion. So if you still have a tree that's laying around the house and you don't want your house to burn down if it catches on fire, please bring it over there to the extension office, and they'll be open for trees until the 15th, which is not too far down the line. So if you'd like to do that, please. So thank you very much Terry for stopping by, and
Thank you.
you for putting up with me again for this year so far. But so thank you again. So Happy New Year, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you so much, John. This is Dr. Christopher Salute with Community Viewpoint. I'm really excited to chat with the community going forward in 2025. Happy New Year, by the way. We normally do have a guest here, and I just thought, to start the new year off, let me tell you a little bit about who and what I'm looking for on the show here. Also, a big shout out and thank you so much to KPVM for having me on, and a big thank you to Mikey as well for producing the show. John asked me to get involved with the show a little while ago, maybe a month or so ago, and he said, hey, I've had you on a few times. Do you think this is something that you would want to do? Absolutely. I really enjoy getting involved with the Pahrump community, and I thought I'd take a minute to just kind of invite you, not just our listeners and viewers, but potential guests to come on the show and kind of let us know what you're all about. Over the past, 18, 19 months here in Pahrump, I've seen a lot of incredible things happen. We're really excited to see new businesses starting, new nonprofits. I try to spend a lot of my time on various boards like Main Street or the Arts Collective of Nye County, not to mention my day job, right, which is running the campus of Great Basin College here in Pahrump. I've been involved with the Chamber before. I've been involved with economic development, have attended various meetings for so many other amazing things here in town. And I think that Pahrump is a really cool, and Nye County in general, is just a really cool spot and a really great place for, this magnetized field of really interesting people to kind of come together and make differences. So this is my invitation to come on to our show and to just kind of enjoy the spotlight for a moment, enjoy talking about doing what you do. And hopefully that brings in more business, more people to your events. I see very often there are a lot of folks in this community who want good things to happen. I spend my time typically serving food during the holidays to those in need, or donating my time, money, items and goods to nonprofits here in town. And there seems to always be a couple of themes that I notice. Number one is this town is just full of incredible people ready to do good things. Number two, there is never too much good because there is always someone in need. And number three is there's a lot of really creative ideas here in town and really a lot of incredible people. And my goal with Community Viewpoint is to make sure that those people have a voice. And it ranges, right? So if you have a new nonprofit or even something established, right? You work for the Coalition or Living Free or one of the various charities in town. Come, let us know what you're doing. You have a specific event that you need people to attend in order to make it successful, to donate their time, their money, their energy, whatever it may be. Feel free to talk about that. You're a small business owner and you want to promote your business. You have a new position in town. You're a new county commissioner or sit on a new board, and you want to talk a little bit about what that means and what you bring to that particular organization, even if that organization has been established. We really do want to welcome you to come on to the show and just kind of talk about what it is that you're doing. You'll see at the bottom of the screen, you'll see one of various emails that you can find me at. That particular one is christopher.salute@gbcnv.edu. And that's my college email, but you can just reach out and I'll forward it to the proper email address. You can also just reach me at csalute, SALUTE, @gmail.com. Or you can give me a buzz or text me at 702-528-6797. And we're really excited. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I sit in various circles, whether it be at the cigar lounge or over lunch with someone, and so often I'm saying, I really do want to make change. I wish that more people knew about blank. I wish people, more people would drink coffee at this new place or check out this new business or attend this event or buy tickets for this. And so this is a really cool opportunity for me, and I'm so grateful for this opportunity to do it. From John, from Mikey, from KPVM. And so now I want to extend that to you. Come on to the show, give us a buzz. Let us know what it is that you do, who it is that you are. Odds are we probably know each other, and would love to just kind of have you on and talk about all the great and wonderful things that you're doing. That's it. Happy 2025, Happy New Year. Thanks so much for watching KPVM. Thanks so much for watching Community Viewpoint. And thanks so much for hopefully watching me over the next however many months or years they let me do this. This is Dr. Christopher Salute with Community Viewpoint, and signing off. See you soon.